1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression, passed the, anyone? The tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which, anyone, raised or lowered? Raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government. Did it work? Anyone? Anyone know the effects? It did not work, and the United States sank deeper into the Great Depression. Today, we have a similar debate over this. Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone seen this before? The Laffer curve. Anyone know what this says?
Time out. This is the 21st century. We're in the digital age of learning. Students use computer devices, smartphones, even smartwatches to learn. Teachers no longer stand in front of us with suit and tie giving long, boring lectures. We are at the leisure of student-centered learning in the digital age, where we can wear vacation shirts emblazoned with pink flamingos and pineapples while the students do the work. Let's talk about digital game-based learning. Digital game-based learning relates to the use of games to enhance the learning experience. This type of learning provides students a unique, immersive experience that allows opportunities to achieve learning goals, problem solve, socially interact, and provide and receive immediate feedback from their peers and teachers. Students in the digital age are voracious consumers of visual media and find camaraderie in participating in online gaming. Digital game-based learning meets the changing interests of current students' need to engage in digital education. Let's discuss our learning objectives. First, I can create a quiz using Kahoot.it.com. I can incorporate digital game-based learning into a lesson. I can use student feedback to develop project-based learning activities. So let's talk about how to create a new Kahoot. Create.kahoot.it. So we would go to Google and we would find a Kahoot, log in, and here you see electricity and magnetism. We can scroll through and see what's already uploaded by teachers. Teachers already upload files, and so here are questions that can be used, or you can go to the dots and you can preview, share, flag, or duplicate. Once you make a decision whether or not to use, I would like to create a new quiz, and so let's go to a title and we'll use polygons, and you need a description, so we'll say quiz about polygons. Now it'll be everyone, visible to everyone, and with the audience will be school. Okay, and then we click, you can find images, I'll use math, and I'll scroll down, and that's a good one right there for polygons, different shapes, and then all I do is hit add question, and I type in my question. And let's type in, how many sides does a hexagon have? And we've set a time limit for each question. Since it's a game, we'll do 20 seconds. And we need to put in our answers. And I'll put in 3, 4, 5, and 6. I must check the correct answer, which is 6. Be careful because you can check 2 correct answers. Next, I'll come back, use my image. And on Kahoot, you have the ability to duplicate. So I look at edit, then duplicate my question, hitting the blue button, and now all I have to do is change my polygon. So I change this one from hexagon to quadrilateral. How many sides does a quadrilateral have? And that means I need to change my correct answer. I'll change it to 4, and then I duplicate my question again. And this time we'll take out quadrilateral and we'll put in pentagon. Oops, okay, pentagon. How many sides does a pentagon have? And the same answers, but we'll change our answer to, of course, 5. Save, and now we want to preview our quiz. So we see it comes up, Polygon, and we're ready to join. So you can tell students to join using their PCs or their mobile phones, just depending on the learning environment. And here is the pin. So the pin game for this one is 215-5224. And players will come up, you ask them to create a username. I created me, just for the sake of this example. And there's question 1, 20 seconds to answer. And the timer starts. There's the image. And I pick a shape on my phone for the correct answer. And number 1 is correct. I earn 832 points. And the game automatically populates to the second question. The timer starts. So this creates a competitive learning environment for students. Students can compete for questions to do project-based learning on. They can also compete for tangibles, if it's a token economy in the classroom, positive reinforcement, or just gaming, to add gaming into the learning environment. So we know gamification is really just turning the classroom into a game room. And students love it. Okay, so Alyssa, so now with our feedback from our Kahoot game, we learned polygons, right? And so this one is a quadrilateral, and it has how many sides?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 sides. And what we're going to do is a neat research project on buildings that use the polygon shape of a quadrilateral. What do you have here? This is called the
Hexagon.
Why don't you hold it up? And it has how many sides on a hexagon?
6.
Okay, very good. Could you count those out for me? 6 sides and 6 angles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Awesome, awesome. And the last one from our Kahoot quiz that we took notes on was the
Hexagon.
okay, pentagon. Pentagon, good. Having 5 sides, and hold up your pentagon. Now that looks like what kind of building?
A tower.
Okay, a tower. What about if this was the roof and the sides would look like a house maybe? Okay, so we're going to look at some other buildings when we research on our computer looking at Google. We're going to find buildings that use which one? The pentagon, the
Hexagon.
and the quadrilateral. Say that.
Quadrilateral.
All right, great.